What up, YouTube? So I just wanted to get on here for a minute because I was, I'm just a little disappointed. I am a little, um, I'm just disappointed. And I know that the memorial for Kobe Bryant is going on, so I don't want to negate from that. But I also don't want us to negate from what just happened, and that is Harvey Weinstein only being found guilty with two of his charges, third-degree sexual assault, and I can't remember the other one. They're like, oh, well, one holds up to 25 years. I doubt he gets 25 years. This world, man. We live in a world where who you are is based on how much money you have or the color of your skin. So you can get far with how much money you have, even with being a different color. But the thing is, in this country, is that you can only do so much with being non-white. When I say that, you look at these people of power in the black community, and black men or women of power, and how they are able to navigate and abuse their power to a certain extent. And then when they get caught up in doing it, right? Because I'm not excusing anyone for anything that they've done, but when they get caught up with doing it, even though it's very known, this stuff is bigger than what we can ever imagine. But when I think about abuse of a power, when it comes to like black leaders, or I ain't even gonna say black leaders, black people that's of power, they get the books thrown at them. But when it comes to white men of power, it's not that same. It's not that same treatment, and it's not the same treatment. And unfortunately, this is just how the world is. I can't stress this enough. I'm in school, and and I'm going into a medical field, and I always say that I have to work harder than the next person. I have to work harder than that white girl or that white boy that's in my class, because I do. I'm black, and that gives me a disadvantage first and foremost, than anything. So, and anything in this life, I believe black people have been taught to have to work harder, and you expect that. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to like your parents sitting down telling you, you couldn't just achieve the minimum. You have to achieve the maximum. You had to put your, what I'm saying, best foot forward. You know what I mean? Like, we live in a world where we're automatically put into a pile of disability because of the color of our skin. And it's so unfortunate because we're in 2020, and it's so unfortunate because we all can, if we start looking at this thing as a human race instead of a black or white thing or a brown and white thing, if we start looking at it like that, then we can get ahead. I think the one thing that we're missing in this world is love. There's no love. There's no love at all. There's no love in how we deal with people. There's no love of how we talk to people. There's no love. There's no love amongst each other. We are only affected when things affect us in our backyard. And that's the difference between this generation and like the generation with Malcolm X, which I love Malcolm X, and Martin Luther King, and these great prolific. You look at Nipsey. You look at these people. You look at these people that actually put themselves on a platform and in front to stand for what was right. That's the difference between this generation. We don't stick together, and we don't even have enough strength to. We're not strong like them as a unit. And that's why they're able to maneuver and navigate the things that they are able to do and make certain situations bigger in the media than others, because we kind of give them that. We as people, even though I believe social media is you have to, social media can work for you and it can work against you. But I also believe it depends on how you're perceiving it and how you're using it. And as people of human race, we have the ability to do something that back in the day with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and those great leaders that stood up for us and paved ways for us. And this is what I don't get either. Let me just say this real quick. Everybody's talking about they paved a way and yo, the way has been paved way before us, honey. So nobody that's living right now should be, as far as our generation, needs to be taking no credit of paving no way. Nobody's done that. Not negative. But like I was saying, we have the ability to make things heard that need to be heard and silence things that don't. Yeah, the media is something huge. It's a huge entity in the world, but it depends. You can make it work for you. You know, you can, because social media is the media. It's our media. But instead, we choose to pull each other down. Instead, we choose to knock each other down and say negative things to one another. Instead, we choose to feed off of that negative energy and share negative stuff and things of that sort, instead of really using this platform that we're, blessed to have, and do something productive with it. So, we're going to keep losing as a human race and as a black race until we start to understand and apply what we understand to make better decisions on our platforms and in our lives daily. It has to start with you. So that's just, I just wanted to really kind of, give my opinion on that Harvey Weinstein. I haven't really been following it. I didn't really follow Bill Cosby's situation, or, but it's called white privilege. It is. And I think it's not white people, I think that would be ignorant of me to say something like that. But I do believe that it's an underlining privilege in this world that we are not talking about, or maybe or maybe we're so used to losing that we're afraid to step up and win. But I don't know. It's a sad world we live in, and that's why I try to maintain my world and create a world and make sure I protect my energy and my spirit, because this world we live in, baby, the future is not looking bright, So I just wanted to kind of give my opinion on that. You guys have a beautiful week, a beautiful day. Peace, love, light. Be nice to someone today. Give a compliment today. Open a door for someone today. Buy lunch for someone today, no matter the color, because we're all human race. And God is love. He's love. And that's what we're missing. We're missing love. There's not enough love in this world, So you guys have a great day.